everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Samantha, and today I'm going to be participating in a Homeschool Mom Tag, so stay tuned. So everyone, as I mentioned, today I'm going to be participating in a Homeschool Mom Tag. And Lindsay over at Mama Schmooze Reviews tagged me to participate. I'm going to leave those links down below, but let's get started. So this homeschool tag, so question number 1, was I homeschooled? I was not homeschooled. I honestly did not even know such a thing existed growing up. I went to public school. Question number 2, did we always know we were going to homeschool our children? The answer to that is no as well. Both of our girls, and they're 25 and 21, they both graduated out of public school. Davis, who is now in the 4th grade, getting ready to go into the 5th grade. He went to pre-K and kindergarten in the public school systems, and then we decided to homeschool. Because of certain circumstances, I'll link the video up above. Honestly, it was scary at first. We really didn't know anyone who had been homeschooled. We had no knowledge of homeschool. But after researching, we decided to try it, do it year by year, and we are loving it and haven't looked back. So there you go. We originally had not planned on it, but it's fitting our family currently, and it works fantastic. Question number 3, what are our 3 favorite books in our homeschool library? Now that is a tough one, because I'm not one to have favorites. I mean, we have certain types of books that we pull. So it's what I have done, since I can't narrow down favorites. We do have favorite series that we use in our homeschool. And so I have those. One favorite book, though, for sure, is Red Cells to Capri. We have read this so many times. Davis has read through it twice, and Luke is getting ready to start it. It's just one of our favorites. Both boys so far have enjoyed this book. So this one is really one that has been read numerous times in our house, and we love it. As far as series, though, because since I mentioned that, I cut my paper and I don't know what to do with it. Since we don't have any favorites, we really love the Heroes of History and the Christian Heroes Then and Now. These are some of our favorites. Davy Crockett, we are currently reading Laura Ingalls Wilder, and it is really great as well. And this one and Laura Ingalls Wilder does have a study guide that you can get to go with it, and they're really handy. These other ones may, I don't know, I don't have study guides for those, but for these 2 I do. Another favorite series of ours for beginner readers are these little Penguin Young Readers, and I love these readers because with Luke we have worked up, like, you have your level 1s and your level 2s, just like a lot of your other readers do. But what is so cool about these is with your level 1 you have A, B, C, and D, and as you go up in letters it gets a little harder, and so then you can move to level 2, and level 2 is E, F, G, H, I. And it is great because that way it kind of gives you an idea. Like this one is a level 1 reader C, and you know, it's pretty simple. And this one is a level D, so it gets a little bit longer. And then you have your level 2s, and this one is an E because it shows me on the back, and then this one is an H. So as we go, these have been the best. These are just our favorites. So definitely a homeschool favorite. And another series, we love books, guys. I can't help it. We have tons of books. We are book people. Ordinary People Change the World series. This is just some of ours. And this definitely, hands down, is such a fun series. Luke goes and pulls every day. He just loves these books. He adores them. And so every day he goes and pulls one of them, and we read it together. So I need to add to our collection because we have probably read these like 50 times. But like I said, this is definitely a favorite for him, and it's Ordinary People Change the World. So those are some of our favorites. Question number 4. Are you the only teacher, and does your spouse help, outside help, tutors, etc.? I am the only teacher in our school. Ryan, with the hours he works, he's unable to. But I will say that even though I am their main teacher, he teaches them so much more outside of school. He teaches them to build. They learn about the nature, and it's unreal what he teaches them. Everything is turned into a learning opportunity. Even this weekend we were hiking. There's trees that we're identifying, and there's insects we're identifying, and it's just the world exploring that is so awesome that they get the chance to do that with their father and I as well. I will say that if I have a busy day, or if we have one of those days, you know those days where you're just like, why am I even doing this? Maybe one child is getting frustrated, or you can't get, they're not understanding your way of teaching. And when that happens, he steps in and he saves the day, because obviously he's got a different learning style, which makes him have a different teaching style than what I do. And so that comes in handy, and he's awesome at stepping in to say, hey, let me see if I can get him to figure this out. And so we basically are a tag team, but all in all, I'm the main teacher. Do we have any outside tutors? We do not. We don't need any right now. Am I against that? Definitely not. Definitely not. If we reach the point to where Ryan and I can't explain it to them in a way that they can understand it, or if it's something that I'm not sure of, I would not hesitate one bit to get an outside tutor. But as of right now, since they're still little, Davis in 4th, Luke in 1st, we're not in the need for a tutor at this time. Question number 5. Where is our favorite place to buy homeschool curriculum? All over. Can I say that? We really don't have a favorite. I use Christian books a lot because of the free shipping, and the prices are equal to everywhere else. Amazon is a go-to source for me. I will buy some at yard sales if I find what I'm looking for. Used book sales. Even the curriculum sites. Luke is huge on Abeka, and Abeka has free shipping. And if there is a curriculum that I'm wanting to get for him, and if the prices line up across the board, then I order from them because it's free shipping regardless how much you spend. So can you get it? Free shipping is very important to me. I'll be honest, I hate paying for shipping. But I don't have any set place that I do purchase books. It's wherever I can find the better deal, or with shipping involved. I just look all over. So no set place. But I will say that a lot of our stuff does come from Amazon. Question number 6. Do we have a set budget? We don't have a set dollar amount. I will say that even though we don't have a set dollar amount, I know kind of how much I want to spend and I want to go over. I'll be honest, I'm thrifty. So I'm always trying to find the best deal, and then also reevaluate, do we really, really need this for our homeschool? If we don't really, really, really need it and we can do without, then we'll skip it. And as we get going, and if we see later on that, this is going to be something that we're going to need, then we'll get it at that point. But no budget. I just try to spend as little as possible when it comes to curriculum. So I definitely crunch numbers in that sense, but as far as a certain dollar amount, we don't have that set. Number 7, what are 2 must-have homeschool supplies? Well, the things that we use most in our homeschool, definitely my binder. I had needed a binder for many years, and I got one for Christmas this year, and I love it. It's great because when we print or make copies or whatever, the binder is used a lot. Even like their school books, some of them like Luke's math or Davis's math, they're really thick, and so I will take the pages out or purchase them unbound, and then I will bind them in smaller, easier to handle books for them, and that works great. And my copier, I can imagine not having a copier printer. We use it all the time. It is the most used item in our house is our printer. It hands down is the most used item in our house. So definitely those 2. If I went on to more, the computer, because they both use the computer for school too. So, but the 2 most used is the binder and the printer as far as school supplies go in our house. Question number 8. What's my least favorite and favorite subject to teach? I love history. Oh my goodness, I love teaching history. It is so fun. We can learn so much. And luckily for me, my boys love learning history. And so I just love it. I look forward to teaching history. So that is our most favorite. And least favorite, Homeschool on the Hill, she nailed it. The least favorite subject is spelling. I will be honest, I agree completely with her with the spelling. It is boring. It's words, it's letters, it's boring. It's not fun to teach. They do it very independently. Spelling is done independent in our house for the most part. And there's a reason for that, because there's not a lot you can do with spelling, because it's spelling. What you learn to write words, and well, it's spelling. So there you go. Spelling is definitely the least favorite in our house because it's not interesting. Number 8, are you involved in any co-ops or homeschool groups, and what have our experience been in the groups? I have been involved in co-op in the past. I am currently not. We have taken a couple of years off. It's kind of like a love-hate with a co-op. I love it, and the boys love it because they're able to interact with all these children, and they're able to get teaching outside from me doing all of this with them. So that is a plus. The negative is that it's once a week, which is a lot. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but as far as when you're trying to plan stuff out, once a week's hard. And we live in a small area, a rural area, so we only have one co-op to pick from, other than Classical Conversations, and that's just too pricey for us. So the local co-op is a 30-minute drive away, and it's an all-day thing. So it starts at like 8 that morning and it ends at 3 in the afternoon, and so it's an all-day thing. And I admit it's exhausting mentally for me, because not only am I teaching through the week you're teaching your 2 children, and then on co-op day you've got 20 plus kids that you're also helping with. So it's exhausting in that sense. However, the boys really like it. We're debating right now if we want to go into another co-op this year. They're really wanting to do the co-op again, and even though I don't really want to do it, it's one of those things that I will do it because they're wanting to do it. So it's not my favorite thing, only because it's every week and it's so long. That's the only reason. It's not just half a day, it's all day and the drive. Homeschool groups. We are in a lot of groups. We are in one that meets once a month to do just fun activities in the library and things like that. We are in one that just does field trips, and we are in, and it's going okay, and we are in one that gets together and does like play groups and things of that nature. We don't get to participate in that a lot because a lot of the play group time is further away, and it's during the day, and so a lot of times it's hard for us to break free to drive 30 minutes to play on a playground. And I know that sounds crazy, but to drive 30 minutes to play on a playground when we have all this play equipment that we have built over the years for the boys. So we basically have a playground in our house, and then to drive to play. But it's worth it in the sense that they get to play with other kids. I just wish it wasn't so far away. So they're all good. We've had wonderful experiences with our homeschool groups. Our leader for one is getting ready to retire from the group. Her daughter's getting ready to graduate, and she's wanting me and another mom to kind of take the reins of this one particular group. And so I think with both of us combined, we can do this. We're both kind of, but we can do this. With both of us working together, I think it'd be positive, because her little one is the same. It's kind of in between mine. So anyway, I will stop rambling. Question number 9. No. Oh my goodness. Question number 10. What is my approach to homeschool? Are we Charlotte Mason, eclectic, classical? We are definitely eclectic, because we have such a mishmash of different learning material. We use Memoria Press, we use Abeka, we use other things like we use schoolhouseteacher.com. We used a different spelling. We are just a mishmash because both my kids are different and they both have different learning styles, and I don't even think about, is it Charlotte Mason or is it this or is it that, is it classical? This works. It's like, oh, I found this curriculum and it works, and Davis is loving it or Luke's loving it, and it's working for them. So that's all that matters. So I guess in the end we are very eclectic because we have such a mishmash of different stuff. And that is the end of our homeschool tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you, ladies. Thank you to Rachel, who started this tag, and for Lindsay, who tagged me to participate. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. If you are new to our channel, we would love to keep you around, so be sure and hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful rest of your day.